Hello. This is so weird. Hello, hello. Hello, hi. Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited to tell y'all about my fast. Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. Send something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get started because thank you for being here. And I'm mostly just doing this to have a record of it for myself anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna start with a little mantra that I like to do before all of my yoga sessions. Take a deep breath. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And what that means is I bow down to the creative and I bow down to the divine wisdom within. And I like to do that before meditation. But why I wanted to do this was because I did a 7-day fast where I didn't eat any real food and I just had one smoothie a day and I had just like vegetable broth all day, and it was really cool. It was really hard too some days, but it was nice. Very clearing for the mind, the body, and the soul. And I have been officially practicing yoga now for almost 2 years now. Every single day, every morning I wake up and that's the first thing I do to start my day. And yeah, it's become such a beautiful part of my life, and that's why I wanted to share it, and also just to have this as a record for myself. Okay, so I'll start with day one. So day one, I focused on the root chakra. So I guess I should talk about the chakra system first. So our bodies are completely made out of energy, pure energy, right? We know that just from science and everyone just like saying like our body's just these little tiny atoms that come together and they create who we are today. And so the chakra system is created of 7 different chakras. So we start with our Muladhara chakra, which is our root chakra, which is the basis of our basic needs like food, water, and shelter, and security, and it's basically like our center for fear base. So like if you're scared of something, that's like your Muladhara chakra is your first chakra, your root chakra. And then your second chakra is your sacral chakra, which relates to your passions and your emotions and your feelings of how you feel about other people and how people feel about you as well. And then you move on to your solar plexus chakra. And I'm going to kind of go like in depth every day with how I kind of focus on every chakra by day and then by life. Thank you so much. It was fun to do the fast. Like I said, it's very clearing for the mind and the body. So much love to all of you. Thank you. Okay, so I was on the solar plexus chakra, which is like your gut center. So that is going to be like your will force and your willpower to be able to make decisions and to be able to just be confident and comfortable in your zone. And then you have your heart chakra, which is your way that you love and other people love. So you give and receive love from other people and how you give that to other people. It's one of my favorite chakras. All the chakras are beautiful, but that's just one of them. And then you have your throat chakra, which relates to how you communicate with others. And then you have your third eye chakra, which is like in between your brow point right here. And that is how you relate to your intuition. And once you get to the higher chakras, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, this is how you relate to like the spirituality of basically all beings. And then, so your crown chakra is your basic connection to, like, some people say God or divinity or Gaia, and just like a overall universe. It's beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first day of my fast, day 1, because I don't want this to be too long and y'all get annoyed with me or something like that. Just let me know. Okay, so Muladhara chakra, which was the day 1, and so Muladhara, its main color is red. And like I said, that's your basic needs, your water, shelter, and safety, and letting go of fear. I created these journals, this one, and I use this one also, and then I have some books over here. Sorry, I'm a little bit everywhere. So I use this one. So every day I did chakra yoga. So this has like so many cool things. Like every day it has like all the different poses and how to do it, and it's really exciting. It's fun too. And then I also use this book, which I got in Vancouver, Canada, and it's called The Complete Book of Chakra Healing. And this one goes into not only our chakras that are within our body and like our basic 7 chakras that we need for everyday living, but also like our outer body chakras that goes into like, because we have like hundreds of them and thousands of them. We even have chakras in our hands. Like, it's crazy. A lot of people don't know stuff like that and think I'm kind of crazy, but it's okay. Okay, so first day, Muladhara. So I made like little grocery lists of what I made my first smoothie of, and so I only had 1 smoothie every single day. And so for day 1, I had pomegranates, beets, tomatoes, apples, vegetable broth, apple juice, and then I added in like a little scoop of protein. And I had this first thing in the morning, and then I had just vegetable broth like all day long, and in between the vegetable broth I had water, which was really nice. You really, like, I think the hardest part, like, people think like, oh, like, she's fasting, like, I couldn't do that because I'd be so hungry, and you don't even think about it. Like, you just, because I'm constantly consuming like liquids like all day long, you're actually really full, and it's pretty cleansing. So I'll say, so Muladhara means root. Mula means root, and Adhara means support or base. And then I'll read you my little thing that I wrote about my day. And I wrote this at the end of every day. So I wrote, today it was hard to stay awake. I started to feel like when your body's detoxing, you get really exhausted and tired. But I said it's hard to stay awake. All day I was craving cheese and popcorn. Okay, so if you know me, you know I love, 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 love cheese. And my mom was just eating it around me at the studio, and I was like, oh, I really want some cheese. But I didn't do it. I didn't cave. I went to work as usual. It was a really slow day. During lunch and dinner, I drank broth. The voice in my head feels confused. I thank the universe for the vast amount of red fruits and vegetables. And then I said I need to eat more red things when I'm finished with this. So that's another way to clear your root chakra, is by eating red foods, which is kind of cool. And it says, I'm thankful for shelter, money, and the earth. And I'm also very thankful for my friends, my life, my love, for the great divine universe, God, and the wisdom within, and everything else in between. And the sense that the Muladhara relates to is smell. Okay, and then so moving on to the second day, which was, it's called Swadasana, which is your solar plexus, the sacral chakra, which is relates to focus and pleasure center and the dwelling of place of yourself. And the color that it relates to is orange. And the element it relates to is water. This is the day that I took like a really nice long Epsom salt bath. It was pretty cool. The mantra that relates to this is I feel. Oh, I didn't even mention. On the first day, the first mantra is I am. So like what you are is Muladhara, and I feel is to the Swadasana, or the sacral chakra. And so my grocery list for day 2 was oranges, bell peppers, carrots, cantaloupe, habanero, and I just had one habanero because it was a little spicy, but it was fun. And it's orange, and orange foods clear the sacral chakra, which is really cool. And then I said, today was really hard. I really wanted to check my text and social media. So during this fast, I didn't use my phone or watch TV or get on any sort of technology. And first few days, I just drove myself nuts, and I was constantly I want to be on my phone. I want to be on my phone. Not even to check social media, but just because, I don't know, just having it in my hand just feels really nice. I'm not sure all of you understand how that feels. And just communication, that was probably the hardest thing. People I wasn't around, and I was I really just want to just pick up the phone and just talk to somebody else that I'm not around all the time. And so that was a hard part about the fast. But on this specific day, so this day was actually New Year's, so this was the first. So I started the chakra fast on the 31st because I didn't want to be tempted by alcohol or anything else, because New Year's is fun, right? And I said today was hard. Yeah, I really wanted to text and use my social media. And then I said I also took a nice long bath. So nice. I thank the universe, the earth, and the great divine for all of the orange fruits and veggies in the world. And then I feel hungry and tired. Like I said, the first 2 days, your body starts to just really just detox and just get rid of it all. And it's all, like I said, it's all mental. We don't need food. We really don't. I watched this documentary of Sadhguru, and he was just laughing at all the people that were oh, I could never do fast because I would just be so starving. And he's have you ever gone to a third world country? No. It's not that big a deal. And then I also said, I feel loved, I feel closer, I feel soft. And then I just said I feel because the sacral chakra relates to the mantra I feel. And so the second day was fun. So third day, Manipura, or the solar plexus chakra, is related to the color yellow. And this is for the center of self-esteem, willpower, self-discipline, and warmth in your personality. So this is kind of so the mantra for this is I do. So this is your solar plexus is how you get out into the world, and you are so confident in everything that you do, and your decisions are those days that we're just I just have no idea what I want to do for dinner. That's your solar plexus is thinking a little bit, and you should just do it. Just eat whatever you want to eat, or do whatever you want to do. And so my grocery list for this day was pineapples, yellow peppers, bananas, yellow carrots, and then I could have cheese this day. I love cheese. And then I had orange juice with pineapple. And then, like I said, I just kind of made a smoothie, in the morning, one smoothie, and then the rest of the day I just had broth. And it wasn't weird with the cheese inside my smoothie. It didn't taste weird or anything. Because I know my mom in the morning was why are you eating cheese in your smoothie? That's just weird. And I'm yeah, I'm a weird person, I guess. But it was good. It was very good. So Manipura means the lustrous gem, is what it relates, or what it means in Sanskrit to English. And today I said, today I feel calm and confident. I really miss my phone. So third day's coming along. Haven't been on my phone for 2 days, and I'm just like, just really want to text somebody. I really want to get on social media now. Like, I really want to take a Snapchat, like, of something, anything. And I didn't give in at all the whole 7 days. Well, throat chakra day, I might have tried to, I'll tell you about that in the next day, but let me finish the solar plexus. I said, I hope everyone had a beautiful New Year's. I think I'm improving on the ukulele. So I just took up the ukulele. This is my little ukulele here. Haven't named it yet, but I've started to play the ukulele. It's fun. Keeps my hand and mind busy. And I said, just have to become one with the instrument, because, you know, we can get frustrated at times whenever things like that we're learning that are brand new are kind of hard. Okay, I said, I do love and accept myself. I am strong and courageous. I am worthy of love, kindness, and respect. I am authentic. I do honor myself. Thank you, universe, for all the plants that are yellow. Thank you for my life, love, and happiness. So like I said, like the solar plexus chakra is all about the yellow, like vibrancy. I do, and like, so eating yellow foods helps cleanse out the solar plexus chakra. And the element related to this is fire. So like sitting and just like staring at like a little candle is also really good for the solar plexus chakra. Okay, I'll go on to the next day, which is Anahata, which is the heart chakra. So this is the color that relates to this is green. And this Anahata means unstruck in Sanskrit. That's the translation there. And the element for this is air. And the mantra is I love. So just going up the chakras, we have I am, I do, I feel, I do, and now we're at I love, which is like how this one is, this chakra relates to joy, compassion, love for others and ourselves. And the grocery list I had for this day was avocados, kale, chard, spinach, and apple juice. This was probably like the best tasting one that I had, smoothie that I had that day. I don't know if I'm just like really hungry this day or what, but it was nice. Okay, and then I said, today was the hardest day so far. I want to quit. So I was like really feeling it. I said, I'm craving food. I want a sandwich. I miss my friends. And today I cried a lot. On the heart chakra day was pretty rough for me. It says, I haven't spent much time with Marsh today. Marsh is my little animal. He's a little Maltese. He's perfect, no matter what anybody says. It says, I can do this. And it says, I'm grateful for all the yummy green veggies in the world. We must be willing to work to heal. I must give love to receive love. I forgive myself. I forgive instantly, completely, unconditionally. I love myself and others unconditionally. Love is my guided truth. So this day, I think what started to get hard was just connecting to my heart chakra and like doing like the heart chakra yoga and just like feeling and like all the things that I love and have loved in the past, and all these emotions just brewed up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do the rest of this fast. Like, I don't know where I'm going here. And so, yeah, this was a green day, and this was I love, and this is Anahata. We're getting into the higher chakras now, so it gets a little bit more intense on Friday. We had the Vidusara, which is the throat chakra, which means purification. Vidusa means purification. And my groceries for this day was blueberries, blackberries, and plums. So the plum actually turned my smoothie red, which was kind of interesting to me. You don't really know like things like that until you just do it, I guess. But the heart chakra is to speak, to listen, to express yourself from a higher form of communication. So like any way that you speak to somebody, always think about speaking to that person the way you want to be spoken to. And like sometimes like when I'm talking to my mom or something, like I just get like in my head too much, and I'm just like I don't know if I can say any of this, like I don't know, or I try to not have a fight at all, and like I just keep it in, and that's not good either. You need to just say your truth and like not worry about what anyone's gonna think or what they're gonna say. And my animal's crying. Okay, he's okay. Okay, so I'll read to you what I said. I said today was the hardest day. So I went to Sweetwater and got good and bad news. So this is, okay, so about, I guess now 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I got arrested for having an edible. Hi Sarah, I see your little waving hand. And in case you didn't know, because I didn't know this at the time, having an edible in Texas is a class 2 felony. Yeah, so on Friday I ended up having to go to Sweetwater, and I got the news that I am actually going to be put on a pretrial diversion for a year, which is a good thing because I'm not going to jail. But so I went to yeah, and they told me pretrial diversion for a year. Can't drink, can't smoke, can't party, can't do anything of that sort. But I think that's probably for the best. I think that the universe has given me this opportunity to kind of cleanse my body and my soul and my mind. And even I think like sometimes, I don't know, like we rely on it a little bit. And I definitely think I was relying on some of those things during my hard times. So it's going to be a good year. So Visura, which is I speak. So, okay, yes, back to this. I said, I found out I'm not allowed to smoke or drink for a year. And I said, I guess everything happens for a reason though. My truth is love. I communicate with ease. My voice is heard. Thank you, universe, for all the delicious healing plants in the world. I am balanced in speaking and listening. I use my voice with kindness to all. And the color for this is blue, and element is sound. It's kind of cool. So like, really like to clear the throat chakra, you want to do things like singing, or like listening to music and like singing along with that, or like just like la da 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 da, just like speaking. Okay, on to the third eye chakra. So once we get past the third eye chakra, or the throat chakra and up, these are like the higher chakras that relate to like God and the divinity and life and just a higher self than our own selves, I guess. So it's kind of, I mean, it's been really exciting to learn about through this whole experience. But okay, so third eye, which is pronounced Anya, which means to perceive, is purple, or the moon's light. So it's like, it's been known to either be like a spinning, like beautiful violet color, or like the moon's reflection of just like a beautiful, I don't know, you look at a full moon and you know how that light looks and the beautiful colors that radiate from it. And like I always see like little halos around it. I don't know if that's just me though. So the third eye relates to vision, clarity, focus, center of wisdom, trust, and trust around our intuition. So you ever just get a feeling about somebody, like you meet them and you're just like, I do not want to be friends with that person, or like, hey, like this person's kind of cool, like I should be friends with this person. That's like, you instantly know, you're intuitive about that person that you meet or something like that. That's kind of what it is and what it relates to. So the groceries for this day were blackberries, purple cabbage, grapes, and apple juice. And that was my smoothie for the day. And the mantra for this is I see. And the element for this is light. And then so I said, today was my calmest day. I think I'm starting to learn how to react a little bit better, not to react a little bit better. I said I was extremely productive but calm. I thank the universe, Mama Gaia, and the Great Divine for all the blessings in my life. Soon I hope to figure out my mission on this planet in this time. I am intuitive. I trust my intuition. I trust the guidance. I get through all my gifts. I am clear. My thoughts are calm and peaceful. All of the answers I need are inside of me. So basically, like, after doing this day of chakra, like, I felt instantly like cleansed, and like I was like, I'm here, like I'm right here. And like I constantly am thinking about, like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? Like before, like, you know, like maybe not all the time, but like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? Or do I need to be thinking about, like, in the future? Or do I need to be thinking about some other, like, or in the past? Like, I'll think about things that I've done in the past and how that reflects me now. And like, you don't have to do any of that. What you really need to do is just focus on being right here, right now, in this moment. And like, it's such a powerful thing to just be. And it's not easy. Trust me, I don't think it's easy at all. But it's beautiful once you get there. Okay, and then so we can move forward to the final chakra, which is the crown chakra, and this was the last day of my fast, and it is also known as Sahasrara, which means 1,000. So every chakra is like known to have like lotus, like the petals around it, and everyone has a different number of petals, and the crown chakra has 1,000 petals, and so it's supposed to be like the highest number, like to reach the Great Divine and divinity and God. And it's so exciting to like know that we have this like beautiful, just like crown just rising over us, just like waiting to be answered by this beautiful calling of energy and light and love. And so what I did for this day, so to cleanse the crown chakra, it's not really related to anything physical, so like not like food like the other 6 chakras. So what I did was I had lavender oil and lavender buds, so I had drank lavender tea like all day long. And then myrrh, which is an essential oil, and then also frankincense, which is for calming effects and really helps you just like open up the crown chakra and just be calm and peaceful and serene and just in the moment. And the mantra for this one is I understand, and there's not really an element for it. They say that it could relate to light in some cultures though. And then so I said, today was my most peaceful day. I'm starting to realize what it means to be in the present moment. For the past few months of my mind has been racing with, what am I doing with my life? Where am I going? I want to be free. Why am I so stuck? But none of that matters. Not right now. And then I said, I'm here right now, so I need to make the most of it. And I said, thank you, the Great Divine, for my life, love, and happiness. I am complete. I am worthy of love from the divine energy. I am perfect the way God created me. I am complete, and I am one with divine energy. I am part of the universe. I flow. And then I said, I am light. I am love. And really, like, on the final day, I was finally like, whoa, like, I didn't feel like I needed to go and like eat something on the last day. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just here and now in the present moment. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing to just be. And like I said, it's not an easy place to be, but once you get there, like, you start to just feel just this calm all over your body, and you just feel safe and secure and so very loved. And so yeah, that is about my fast. Like I said, I read a few of these books during my fast because I had no technology, so all I did was just read and crochet and play the ukulele. So again, the complete book of chakra healing, and this is by Cindy Dale. And that was beautiful. And then I also read Chakra Yoga by Anota Judas. And it was really nice to do like poses every day related to every chakra. And then like on the final day, I did like all 7 chakra poses, like just like routine after routine after routine. And it was really just freeing and liberating. And then I also have this like Gaia tarot cards that I like to read. And I'm gonna read just one. Just for fun. Okay. I like to shuffle it just a few times. I do it like earth, air, fire, water to try to relate to all of the different elements of the earth. And it's always a little bit, it's kind of fun too. I don't know, calling upon. Ooh, this card just fell out at me. The guides are really wanting that one to speak. Okay, one more time. And then I'm just gonna pick whichever one just like feels good. Go with this one. Okay, so the card is evolution, and then it says earth changes, climate change, and transformation. I'm gonna read it for you out of the little book. Okay, it says our world is cradled in a cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by an infinite universe, governed by a higher force greater than our human mind can know or comprehend. We are a forever changing image, forever transforming in our journey through eternity. Yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the earth is transforming, but this has always been so, and this will always continue. We are governed by a will greater than our own, or we are architects of our own future. This we do not know for sure, but one thing is certain: whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. From the stars we were born to the star we shall transform. Be mindful of Mother Earth, be conservative and kind to her, but do not fear her changing nature, for just like us, she is transforming to ever greater light. And it says, all lovingly unfolds through time and space, life consistently transforms, but in essence nothing changes. There is nothing to fear, there is only love. I am one with the universe and stars. Love is my guiding force. And I like this deck a lot, because I think it's just so beautiful. And just like the words that it says, and it just like lights me up whenever I read it. And yes, so that's my Gaia tarot cards that I like to read. And then another book I read was called Perfectly Imperfect, and this is by Baron Baptiste. And this is all about yoga and why yoga is important to making us realize that it's perfectly okay to be imperfect. And it was really beautiful to read that one. So I say that's a good book. And then another one that I read was The Art of Happiness, and this is by the Dalai Lama. Well, it was kind of inspired by the Dalai Lama. It was written actually by Howard C. Cutler, but he's like the whole time he's talking to the Dalai Lama, and it's a beautiful, beautiful book. Yeah, so that's all the books. And then also I just played a little ukulele during the fast and to pass the time around. And then I also crocheted. I started a baby blanket. My friend's about to have a baby pretty soon, so yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. And last thing I'll read for y'all is kind of something that I did on the very last day in my own like little personal journal, that I just like to write like cool things, like what is Om, like I just write like fun things that I will not always remember and like know. And so I'll read to you. I guess it's kind of like resolutions for the year, like New Year's resolutions, but instead it's more of intentions. I don't know, I thought that was more personal to us and to me. And so I said, I will no longer procrastinate. We all do it. Come on. I will speak my truth with no fear. I will not react. I will be creative. I will speak to everyone, including myself, with kindness and love. I will not judge. I will save money. I will travel more. I will not give in to temptation and honor my values. I will consume everything with intention, including food, drinks, anything that I put into my body. And the same goes with the people that I meet. Like, just do everything with intention. Like, what is your intention for waking up in the morning? Like, what's the first thing you want to do with the rest of your day? That's kind of how I feel about it. It says, I will take care of my body, mind, and spirit. I will practice yoga every day, which I have done consistently now for almost 2 years. Watch teachings and motivated talks. Okay, I will definitely do that. Thank you, Mr. John Ryan. And I will make time to meditate every day, and I'll be better at saying no to more. I think this year really for me is more about focusing on like myself and like growing as who I am, and so I thought that was a really important intention because I'm really not good at saying no to people. I kind of like, I think I'm just, I don't know, I just try to just make everybody happy, and I think sometimes I forget about making myself happy and taking time for myself. And then the final one is I will have courage in all areas of my life. And I think that that's something that we can all do. Some days, especially on those hard days, like when you're just having a really terrible day, like just have courage and just know that it's all going to be okay. And that you're never alone and that you're forever loved by so many people and so many things, and by great divine, by God, by love, by I love you. So that was all from my fast. If y'all have any questions, let me know. But thanks for listening, and I will see you all soon. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. How do I turn this off?